Hello, Susanna here. Can you hear? Classic rock. See you later, Joe. Okay, I thought I'd do another little day in the life of, just so you guys can see what's what. So, I've been on site super early to get organised for Roofer.
Hello.
Hello. And then I went lifting. We're here. This is the last week. Look, all the front of this house will get sorted. Bye, Joe. So, super early for the roofer. Organised keys and such like. I'd organised that a couple of weeks ago. Then went lifting, had a coffee with my friend Sunny, which is grand. I'm now about to go into the office, and what I'm doing is finalising. Oh, look, there's our skip. The amount of community care I give to our neighbours who oh, there's my car. It's this way, I think. Okay, the amount of community care I give by having other people put their stuff in my skip is astonishing. And then the next thing I'm going to do, I can't find my car, Joe. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a whole list of renovations needed for a property to finalise the quote with the builder. And then after that, I'm going to talk to Tanya in our education department, because we did a workshop at the weekend, which was so much fun in London. And we're just following up with all those folks that came along. We've got mentoring in 3 weeks' time. Yeah, I can see my car. In 3 weeks' time. So we're going to get that prepped, because we like to, in fact, I've actually prepped the mentoring for the next 3 months. So we're just going to look ahead. So far, roofer, on site, weightlifting, because that just happens to be my cup of tea, and then organise the builder for the house that we're almost finished working on. Then we're going to look at the education side, because I love it. It was so much fun at the weekend, and just talk about who was great and who we'd love to work with going forward. Then we're going to prep our education for the next 3 months. And then, then I have another project. I'm actually planning a couple of months ahead, and I'm just wanting to get like all the contracts sorted out, all the builders sorted out, make sure I've got the building regs sorted out, and kind of the building regs drawings of where all the electrical supplies and all the plugs and all that stuff goes, all the gas, all the water. And I think there's some things I definitely want to tweak with the architects. I'm going to talk to them. Then I'm going to, have you guys heard of SAP tests and air tests? It's basically making sure that a house is kind of as efficient as possible. So I'm just going to do a SAP design with I don't know if you call them an engineer, but a SAP qualified person on a property we're doing. And then I'm going to go to CrossFit. Oh, and I'm going to have lots of cups of tea and really enjoy working with my team, because we've got some fantastic ideas for next year. So for me at the moment, it's quite a lot of kind of physical on-site, organising builds and organising the technical side of life. So the roofer here was the last piece of information, last piece I need before I get building regs for that particular property. Then it's totally signed off, job done. The snagging for the next one is to finish off that job. The SAP test then gives us the 10-year certificate. The building regs the building regs drawings with the architect organises the next job, and I definitely know I want to fiddle about with that design, so lucky them, lucky me. Education is because I absolutely love it. Oh, and there's one more thing. I've got a few mortgages going through at the moment, and I know I need to, well, I didn't need to actually. I'm a leaseholder on a property, and they charge me £2.50 a year. And they wrote to me a while ago and said, look, you can buy the freehold for like £1,000. And I was like, yeah, okay, and kind of never got to it. I'm now refinancing that property. So and they also wrote and said, we're not going to bother charging you £2.50 a year. But in order to refinance it into a different mortgage company, they have to know that it's been fully paid up. So I think I have to pay £2.50 times 5. So I have to pay them £12.50, but I'm also just going to go and buy the freehold and get that done and dusted. So that's my day today, and I work with a fab team. Oh, and we're extending our office, because next year we want to do all our education in the office, because I just think it'd be really quite cool for you guys to be able to come and see a property business physically. So we're got the building regs guy out last week to look at how we extend out our office. That's Monday. Have a good day yourselves, and CrossFit and eating great food and talking to friends. Have a good day yourselves, and I hope everything goes really well for you. And I hope that little guddle of a list gives you an idea of a day in the life of a property developer. Bye.